Okay. Hi, good morning. You join us today, Tuesday, very last week of the season. All the dancers are going to be doing their class. We've got Yoko Ochino who's teaching class, and then we've got Ewan on piano. So yeah, have a great time. Thank you.
All right, Ewan, a long warm-up. All right, here we go.
Okay, so this is the first kind of exercise of the day at the bar. It's what we just call a general warm-up. It's actually set. So the dancers already know what they're doing. It's been set since we came back after the summer, and it's just a way for them to ease their body into the day. So this exercise is just a light tendu exercise. Again, just encouraging that body to get warm, that circulation to build up, and for the dancers to prepare for the day. I can see we've just had a question come in, and the question is, hello, smiley emoji, it's a good way to start a question. How often do the dancers have company class? Actually, the dancers have company class every single working day. So this is exactly how every dancer in every ballet company in the world will start their day. So on a performance week, that will be for us, for Northern Ballet, that will be Tuesday to Saturday, as Monday's our travel day. So that's company class for the whole company every single day. Oh, that's a great question. We just had another one. It says, do the dancers have to do any other form of exercise to keep their bodies in peak form? That's a really good question, actually, because it's very much down to the individual body. Some people's bodies naturally have a more kind of cardiovascular fitness, others don't, so that's a really important part of it. If you know you need to build your stamina for a certain role, or because it's something that doesn't come naturally to you, then you'll do CV work, so be that kind of interval training on a bike or a cross trainer. And then a lot of the guys do upper body workouts, obviously, to keep themselves really strong so that they're able to partner. But the more and more advanced we kind of get with sports science, the more you realise actually cross-training as a whole really helps us as dancers. That difference between anaerobic and aerobic fitness comes into play. So yeah, and also sometimes it's great just to do a different form of exercise, just to feel your body moving without kind of the pressure of making those perfect lines and executing those tough, that tough technique that classical ballet is so renowned for. So yeah, there's a lot of people do a lot of extras. So somebody's just asked, I can see some of the female dancers are in point shoes, but some aren't. Is it personal preference or due to injury perhaps? Or even the role they're preparing for? Well, no short answer actually, Andrew. It's all of the above. You'll find that nearly all of the female dancers will swap to point shoes for centre work, but at bar it is personal preference. Sometimes the dancers choose to wear them themselves because they want to kind of gain a bit more strength, and at the bar that's a good place to do it. Others will simply be breaking in shoes, so preparing that pair of point shoes to then be worn on stage. Okay, great. Another question. Are classes and rehearsals always done with live music? As much as possible, they are. Class certainly always is. And provided that there is a piano score, then most rehearsals are as well. First exercise in the centre, again Yoko will be focusing on getting the dancers right on what she would refer to as the back of their legs, securing those positions, making sure that they feel comfortable on this flat surface. Okay, hi Sarah. Sarah has asked, what's the daily schedule like for a dancer at Northern Ballet? Well, this depends, Sarah, on whether we're performing or we're just rehearsing. If we're performing, then the day will be made up of about 3 to 4 hours of rehearsals, and then we'll move to the theatre where we'll do the performance in the evening. On a Thursday or a Saturday, those rehearsals get replaced by a performance, so they'll be called double show days. And obviously near the Christmas period we also throw in a Sunday performance for good measure.
And a 1, a 2.
Okay, so as you can see, this is the first combination or exercise that we're doing from the corner. This is a really nice part of class for dancers because the chances are by now your body's feeling a bit more human, feel a bit more like yourself, and you get to move. We're watching right now is the first assemble exercise. So assemble being assemble the legs in the air. Actually, assemble is quite a hard jump to do, and it's always a bit of a struggle the first one of the day. But get that right, and the rest of it seems to start to feel a bit better actually. So yeah. To what extent does daily class vary according to the repertoire being danced at the time? But mostly I would say, and especially when Yoko's teaching, she's just concentrating on that solid classical foundation, very much with bearing in mind that if you get that right, the rest of it is easy, as it were. But yes, certainly if we're doing more of a mixed rep program, there'll be more of emphasis on movement and travelling across the floor, whereas this class is very much technique based, a sort of first class of the week, all about that medicine class, doing those quite tough but simple exercises to re-establish your technique, having had that one lovely day off. Oh, so Andrew's just asked, what are the most coveted roles? Or are they individual to each dancer? You know what, Andrew, you ask any dancer and they will have a wish list of things they would love to dance versus a wish list of things they might hope they never have to dance. It just depends what sort of dancer you are, really. You're either somebody that absolutely loves the thought of doing 32 fouettes on stage, or you might be the sort of dancer that doing 32 fouettes on stage would give you nightmares. So it really does depend. But as I say, we're really lucky here because we get very varied reps. So, you know, if you're a dancer who likes the classics, you'll have that opportunity. But if you're a dancer that likes the more dramatic, narrative-based ballets, then you'll also get that opportunity as well. So, yeah. But hi, Sandy. So Sandy's just asked, does the company have a nutritionist to advise on diet? Yes, we do. We're really lucky. We've got a physiotherapist, a permanent physiotherapist, 2 masseuses, and we have a nutritionist that comes in occasionally just to kind of top us up on all of the latest advice, research and findings. So we're extremely lucky. We're very well taken care of here. Okay, wow, well that was the end of class. Hopefully you all really enjoyed it. I certainly did. It's not often that I get to sit back and just watch my colleagues dance, and I'm feeling pretty inspired at the moment. Just a quick thank you obviously to Ewan, who loads of you have commented on how fantastic he was on the piano, so that's such a nice way to start the day with that live music. To Yoko, and also to David Nixon, the Artistic Director of Northern Ballet, for letting us live stream. So I think you'll agree it's really special to kind of be allowed into this quite private environment as the dancers warm up and prepare for the day. Yeah, I just want to remind you one more time, please stay in touch with us so you can follow us on all sorts of social media platforms. Best way to do it is to go to www.northernballet.com, where all of the latest information is. Thank you so much for joining us. The dancers now are going to have a quick 15-minute break, and then as I say, they get stuck into the Great Gatsby rehearsals, and then tonight there'll be a performance at the Leeds Grand Opera House. So thank you so much for joining us, and have a wonderful Christmas. Thank you.